Hello, sweeties. Today is like the 2nd of September, I think. And we're back. We're Crowd Control Hades. Different schedule, too. Although I didn't execute it today as well as I could because I didn't realize it was Saturday. So the schedule going forward, there will be streams starting at 2 p.m. Because that seems to be the time frame when the most people are available. And today we're starting at 3:46 p.m. So, you know, that's pretty close. Sort of, kind of close. Anyway, I'm feeling a little punchy because we're doing more crowd control things. And I'm excited. Speaking of not realizing it was Saturday, I had hoped to have my subscription to Crowd Control Pro up and running so we could change some of the settings for things for y'all that you're not able to without. But because I didn't realize it was Sunday, I hadn't done that yet. So the settings are the same as last time. You can still get a good chunk of coins by way of redeeming channel points and all of that. But not quite as much as I intend to have things set up in the coming days. So yeah. It's a good time all around. Now that we're up and running, how's everybody doing? Hi, Als. Hi, Squishy. I see you're both in here bright and early. I appreciate it. There's chat for YouTube. Now that we're past the mandatory intro time where we're not allowed to swear or have any swear words on the screen. Fun fact, I got my first copyright strike. It wasn't a copyright strike, it was a copyright notice, which is an important difference. But I got my first copyright notice on YouTube. It was for one of the Castlevania songs in Dead Cells, which, yeah, that sounds about right. Knowing Konami. Big yawns. All right, let's get things set up here. Oh, God. Hold on. I'm a professional. And by professional, I mean somebody that forgot to switch their gameplay capture. There we go. Hey, I'm getting better at remembering to activate studio mode before I swap over to the screen. So, that's pretty good. At least you're not flipping with me through the dregs of all the other stuff while I'm sorting that. We are gonna just kind of hang out here for a moment as our wonderful companion Cosmo finishes up some grocery based activities. Just about done. Perfect. Oh, speaking of quotes, so I reached out on Discord to the StreamerBot Discord. I was like, hey, is there a way to look up quotes? Because I was trying to set up a command for it on my own, but because it's like integrated to StreamerBot, I wasn't having an easy time of it. Like, I know just enough about programming to be confused trying to set it up. And not enough about StreamerBot. So I just reached out to their Discord. I'm like, hey, is there a way to do this? And somebody in there was like, no, but suggest it over in the suggestions thing because it's a good idea. So I did that. Hopefully, that gets some attention from other people, because I would love to have that, because I know y'all love that. And then if not, you know, in the future, I'll just give it a try again, see if I can figure out how to make it work. I guess we'll pop over here until Cosmo's here. I don't know why I jumped into the game like that. In fact, I'm going to jump out of the game so we can get that sweet title screen music again. Because the title screen music is fucking godlike. You see what I did there? Godlike? Some fucking puns for you? Are you fucking ready, chat? I'm really excited to do more crowd control stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Little bit apprehensive about seeing crowd control acquired by Streamlabs. Or in a partnership with Streamlabs. I don't actually... Don't quote me on that because I don't remember which it was. All I know is they're working with Streamlabs now. I think it actually is just a partnership and not them being acquired. But given some of the Streamlabs stuff that's happened in the past, I'm a little iffy. But also, Streamlabs hasn't been fucking around recently. So it's like, you know, Logitech owns them now, and maybe they've got a stronger grip on the situation there. It's like, hey, maybe don't fuck around as hard. Did you enjoy those water noises, chat? Oh, speaking of water noises, I need a checklist, is what I need for start of stream. Because I always forget to turn back on throw plush and cold shower. Every time. Yeah, just a partnership. So that's actually probably the best option, because it means they got that support, but they don't have to worry about Meerkat is cleaning my Steam Deck and I only have high praise about them. I'm confused. Or you only have high praise about Meerkat? Oh, okay. I thought... I got confused. I don't know what I thought. I understand now. Yes. Praise for Meerkat. Oh, goodness. I'm a mess. It's an unfortunate side effect of adjusting my sleep schedule as such. It is a CJ, and it's a Gage. Hi, Gage. I appreciate you. And look, I made some very minor changes to my model. I don't know if these were available last time you were here.
Well,
oh, goodness.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Cosmo.
Yeah. I'm Cosmo.
It's true. We were just hanging out until you got here.
Oh, yeah, I had the stream on my phone in the kitchen.
Excellent, excellent.
So, you know, I heard you saying shit the whole time.
It's true.
This is a warning for the future.
Yeah, you don't know a goddamn thing about what I said. Hey, did you watch that part of your stream where you thought I was talking shit?
Hell no.
That's what I
See,
figured.
you've met me.
Called your bluff. I knew you'd never look. You'll never know what I said or didn't say.
It literally hasn't even been 24 hours. What do you mean called my bluff?
I called your bluff. I knew you'd never look. Never ever. So Hades.
Yeah. Hades.
I see Squishy and Al's getting all kinds of coins right. Oh, hey. Hades, we okay?
Oh. See, mine was struggling the other day too.
It seemed for a moment it forgot that it was borderless full screen.
Oh.
It did the like full screen Windows thing.
Oh.
And then it went back to borderless, and it's like, you okay, bud?
Hey, DC, you good?
All right.
You good?
Oh yeah, I got to turn up my headset now. The title screen music much louder than all other music.
It really is so much louder.
Right.
Especially that like opening beat of the sword slash.
Yeah, but it's also really
it scares
fucking
the
good.
Shit out of the cat every single time.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Always feel better talking to you, boy.
We gotta pet the boy. It's the
You
first
do.
thing every
That's the
time.
boy.
Whatever's happening between dad and the musician can wait until after we've pet the goodest boy that isn't Teddy or Coco.
Yes.
How's everything been going lately, boy? What's the good word?
Actually, I'm not sure I would call Coco the goodest girl.
That's true. Coco's a Muppet.
She's kind of like a Muppet gremlin.
She is.
I don't know what the rules are.
You know, I'm not sure because, as we know, rules go out the window when Muppets are involved.
It's true. Shout out to the playthrough of My Friendly Neighborhood, available now on youtube.com/whatever.
I'm assuming Candy Bag CJ.
I don't remember if you have to put like a u/candybags or if it's at candybags. I should probably have a command for the YouTube, eh?
You should.
We'll put it on the to-do list. That seems important. Oh no! Why have you scrolled as such? Hold on.
Yeah, My Friendly Neighborhood was excellent.
When Hades went full screen momentarily, it fucked up my Windows.
Oh no.
Not like not my operating system, like
yeah.
I have to rearrange them so that I can see what people are spending coins on again.
I made the same. That was what I assumed you meant. So
That's
I'm glad
good.
that I was correct.
All right, let's listen to these tools and this awesome musician.
Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Oh, that. I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet, in spite of your persuasiveness even. And that, is my final word upon the subject at this time.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. Have all the patience in the world.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Hey, what is up, renovation? Look at that. We could get luxurious seating. Get rid of the Cerberus fur.
There's so many things we can do now.
Yeah. Unfortunately, all of this is going to wait a very long time because we have all of these important game mechanic things to do first.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, these are all really good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's talk to our main man.
You have a worried look about you, lad. Spare me your thoughts.
Oh, it's just... I met the goddess Demeter out there. The blessings that she offered, they just drain the heat and life from everything. I thought she saw to fruits and grains and vegetables and such. Not that I'm complaining.
All gods and goddesses are to be feared. Demeter, she has the power to give life, or take it. Seems she's more interested in the latter, though. She's the eldest on Olympus, and your father seems to harbor a particular dislike for her. I don't know why. Be careful.
I will.
Oh, yeah, we're basically drowning in bevs, aren't we?
We sure are.
So we gotta toss these out like fucking candy to the people we love.
Yeah.
I just happen to think you deserve better than you've got down here, Achilles.
Dog.
There's a good boy. Thought you'd like that.
Cerberus is overjoyed to have received such a delicious treat.
Can we talk about the 3 heads in this particular art?
It's so good.
Because you've got guard dog on the far left. On the middle, you have like house pet, and then on the right you have head empty, no thoughts, only Muppet.
It's so good. Like, way they did Cerberus is so fucking excellent. Just in every way. Because
head chef
it's
is gonna
also
love this
like you get the different vibes really well, and like one of those vibes, like, oh yeah, it's kind of like if Clifford guarded the gates of hell.
Exactly. Oh, we gotta hang out with
Oh, yeah.
Alice. I'm sorry, with Meg
I
specifically.
thought I'd better hand this over.
I'll confiscate that if you really want. Although I'm warning you, I'm not susceptible to bribes. Many have tried.
Hey, I'm just handing over contraband to the appropriate authorities. Think nothing of it, Meg. Just doing our jobs, right?
Flirting.
So, Zagreus, how's it going with that pact of punishment you signed? You've made some meaningful improvements to the underworld.
I'll fight my way out of this place or earn it. Pact is nothing to me other than a way to keep things lively.
You are delusional. I'll never understand you or your father. Anyway, if you're looking for more punishment, you know where to find me.
Is that an offer?
Yes.
Do indeed.
Also, Meg, in fairness, I think the point was just to make sure that you knew that CJ was referring to you, Meg, and not just in-game Meg.
Correct, yes. I needed clarity to be had about what I was doing.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be, in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing.
Man, don't you be talking dismal. Look at my boy over here. The
Right?
wretched broker. He is living it up. And look at my boy over here, head chef.
Freshly caught. Just
Put some goddamn respect on the name. This
I also
motherfucker.
love, if y'all have not played this game before, I just want to direct your attention to the bulletin board inside the lounge, where there's the picture. That changes.
Oh, yeah.
The Employee of the Month picture changes regularly.
We'll have to remember to check that every time. Hey, Dusa. I love you.
Miss Dusa?
Love
I
Dusa so
wanted you to have
much.
this. It's nothing really, just for your hard work.
Prince, I'm really grateful for this, really, and I thought I kind of got something for you.
Bless Dusa so much.
Thanks, Miss Dusa.
Sweetest.
I hope you're having a nice stay. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
I want to hug you.
So
And there she goes
badly.
again.
I like orbs. You know?
I mean-
Dusa hits the same part of my brain as Kirby.
Yeah, I could see that.
I trust that the mirror in your bedchamber has proved satisfactory, dear child.
Better than I could have possibly imagined, Nix. You mentioned there was something more that it could do once I had grown accustomed. I think I'm ready for that now.
I think you are as well. Then it shall
Yes.
be as you wish.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I love this part's so great too. Like this functionality.
I want to go lie down.
This game is so well fucking
Here
designed.
has grown in power. Thank you, Nix.
Yes.
So we got shadow or fiery. All right, first let's dump a key. Get everything back.
Beginning.
So fiery, a small amount of health or 30% I've collected. I'll probably go with Dark Regeneration. Death Defiance. I like Stubborn Defiance early on.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I would prefer this if we didn't have a bunch of fucking darkness.
Yeah.
Because I would grab this until I'm able to get, several of this.
Yeah.
But we almost have enough for the third rank of Death Defiance, so...
Yeah, exactly.
Ruthless Reflex, I will never take.
Yeah.
I want more dash.
I need more dash. I can't do just one dash. It just doesn't
It
fucking
feels wrong,
I'm just not built that way.
Hold on. Al's made an important point. Oh, I'm sorry, Meg made an important point. I didn't see all the message.
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is why
that's
boobs
true.
are attractive.
Orbs are good.
Orbs are good, y'all.
Also, hi everyone.
Yeah, all
has
the
the
people
game
are
ever
coming in.
Kettle, I love that question. Has the game ever stated who the narrator is? I was thinking Homer, but I could be wrong. I hadn't thought about that, but you're probably right. Because I don't think, to my knowledge, they've never stated who the narrator is. But I know Zagreus refers to him as old man. So I wonder if it might also be Zagreus retelling the story of his life.
See, I don't know if we'll ever get to this. I guess we will, because we're just going to keep playing this forever. You can get a bust of an old man from the contractor later on.
Oh.
And interacting with it, the narrator gets annoyed with you.
Ooh.
Like if you keep like poking at it, the narrator will be like, the shithead prince got no response from the bust. Yeah, not actually saying that, but that kind of energy, right?
Yeah, he does really like heckle Zagreus.
Some of the descriptions of the bust are like distinguished storyteller or something like that. So I think it is
it might actually be Homer.
I think it is heavily implied that it is Homer.
I love that.
I actually believe the bust even kind of looks like what we're told Homer looks like.
That's fucking cool.
From like descriptions.
This game is so well made.
All right. Depending on what type of magic I'm using, I will swap it. This is one of the few talents that I'll actually level up both sides. Instead of just locking in one side and only upgrading that. I'm going to go with Stygian Soul for now. Just because it's fun. It
is fun.
And as always, we're saving up for a third Death Defiance, but we're putting 1 point into each of our things because the difference between 0 and 1 is always huge.
Yes, it is.
It's a 0% or 15%, 0% or 30%. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's worth it. And you're likely going to get a lot of things that are you're probably gonna get a lot of darkness as you're running,
All right.
As a Greek myth lover, this game gives me everything Baby Kettle dreamed of. Right.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I am also a huge Greek myth nerd. In high school, I owned a paperback copy of the Odyssey and the Iliad.
Amazing. Amazing.
So hey, we're getting this flashback a little late.
Yeah, a little bit.
So if you weren't powered
Me?
by the crowd,
Have a look through Father's eyes?
you would be getting this, maybe you'd gotten to the third layer, but you haven't gotten outside, and you definitely haven't won a run.
All is quiet
Yes.
this time. Ever dreaming Hypnos put a spell upon the house, as willful Zagreus had asked of him. All are fast asleep, save for the prince. It is exactly as he planned.
I forgot about that.
Your voice, old man. I'm trying to be sneaky here.
What's that?
I forgot about that. That Zagreus was like, "Hey, Hypnos, I need a fucking favor. Can you put literally everyone to sleep?"
Oh, yeah.
Which is a terrifying thing, by the way, because like Hypnos gets shit on constantly and is like portrayed as kind of like a little bit useless. And then you do this part, and it's like, oh shit, Hypnos is strong enough to put Nyx and Hades to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
And Cerberus.
Well, definitely Hades and Cerberus. I don't know about Nyx, though.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is like Nyx is nowhere to be found for this part, but
Nyx is also Zagreus' ally, so...
that's also true.
We'll be getting into Greek
but
nerd
definitely
shit if we
Hades.
touch into that, but
Well, right, that's why I was like, wait a minute.
there's a reason we have chthonic gods, Olympian
Mm-hmm.
gods, and Hades appears over here, but he's technically over here.
Yes.
There's a reason Hypnos and Charon and Nyx are over here.
Yes.
And we don't have enough time in the day to go into that too deeply.
Half expecting to be caught, but ill expecting what he is about to find.
I said shut up, old man.
I also really like this sequence.
He does not know
It's so
exactly what he
good.
seeks. He only knows that something always has felt off to him, that he does not belong. Who is he, really? Lord Hades never would indulge such questions, so Prince Zagreus would find out for himself.
I'm not listening.
He rifles through his Lord Father's possessions. There is not much of any import there. Ledgers and administrative parchment work. Correspondence from Olympus which he had ignored. No trace of any reference to his son. But then, there is the note. Written finally in a hand and voice the likes of which the prince had never seen or heard.
Hades, I can no longer tolerate my life here in this place. So I'm leaving, even if it kills me. I won't be returning to Olympus. If there is a place where I belong in this world, it must be somewhere between heaven and hell. Perhaps it's on the coast and has a little garden. Take care of Cerberus. I shall miss him. Persephone.
And so now you see why Hades was insistent that you tell her that Cerberus is okay.
Yep.
Because it was the one thing she asked of him before she left.
Yep.
Thus did Prince of the Underworld Zagreus absorb the contents of this hidden letter, written in his mother's hand.
And this is one of my favorite parts of the game.
Mother's hand. My mother's hand? Wait, what? You're saying this Persephone, that she's my mother? But father always said that Nyx was that liar. He lied to me. They both did. All my life.
Thus did the prince discover inadvertently the well-kept truth about his lineage. Entirely by
So
chance,
fucking
this
great.
did occur.
And the other thing is that part, one of the things that's great about it is that it also ties into the way that a lot of mythologies, especially from that area of the world, had a whole lot of stuff about fucking with fate, and how a lot of the times fate is a fucking loop.
Exactly.
Which is why they talk about like the list of fated prophecies and stuff, and how it's like, yeah, no, this stuff was set to pass, but also by giving you the list of things that are set to pass, it makes you do the things and thus fulfill the prophecy as given to you, which means the prophecy can happen. It's a fucking wild
The prophecy
thing, and
is
it's
fulfilled
great.
because you saw the prophecy that you were going to fulfill, so you fulfilled the prophecy. Blah, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah. Loop and loop and loop.
Queen of all
Uh-huh.
the underworld. Where had she gone? And why? Engulfed by newfound questions and his rage, the prince decided to confront his lord and master.
You. Why?
So yeah, remember when you were like, put Nyx to sleep?
Wait a minute. She wasn't here when I did this. That explains something because I remembered something being different, and this is different from when I did it.
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
You're. Nyx, you're not my mother. All this time, you and my father, you lied to me?
Oh, my dear child. So now you know. So now
At least
you
I
know.
think.
But only half the truth. I can explain the rest, so please. It never was my wish to hurt you.
Yeah, Kettle, see, that's the thing. Nyx was... Oh, was Nyx there when you played it? See, maybe I'm misremembering. But I thought she wasn't there, because I don't remember that conversation happening in the flashback, but
You might
I
be
might
misremembering.
just be misremembering.
You also might be merging it in your head with another conversation with Nyx that can happen.
Oh, yeah, that might be it.
I should go.
Oh,
It's so weird.
no!
Oh,
We're too short.
cookies,
Hold
short.
on. Hold on.
You don't have enough for it either. Check your gemstones.
Hold on.
What's in stock?
Oh, no. I thought it was one Titan Blood for 15
Oh.
keys. I would have made that
That's fair.
objectively bad
Yeah.
trade for this.
Yeah. But this proves my theory of Nyx being in on it. Yeah.
So I don't know if this is just headcanon on my part or if it is addressed in the story, but I believe Nyx was bound by Hades to not tell Zagreus, but not telling and not interfering while Zagreus finds out are two separate things.
I think that's probably true. I can't remember if it gets addressed, but I think that is true. Because there are a number of conversations that you have, and also there's some conversations between Nyx and Hades that I don't think we're gonna get because we already cleared.
Yeah, we were talking about that off stream.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what we do and do not learn, and we'll try to keep things spoiler free. But again, we're playing fast and loose with the
We're in
timeline.
uncharted territory.
Oh, my captions aren't showing up. Hello.
Oh,
Now they are.
oh,
Okay.
all right.
Are we?
Also, oh god.
I was just looking over and just making sure.
Oh, that's fair. I was gonna say I haven't said hi to like anybody in chat. So hi Meerkat, hi Kettle, hi Als, hi Petty, hi SJ, hi Squishy. I think I saw
So
in
many
here too.
people.
So many people.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, and Gage and Vallejo. Yes. Hi to all of y'all. Delightful.
Hey, so remember the other day we had the funkiness with the ad manager?
Yeah.
Well,
Are we on an ad now?
no, but I didn't get the notification in the chat for it.
Okay, so it's not just mine fucking up.
Yeah, and
Because PT's was fucking up
PT
too.
was having the same strangeness.
Yeah.
I see the 13. I just want to confirm by popping over to Twitch itself. Yeah, so it's synced with the website properly, so that's good.
Okay. Weird.
But yeah, we're I'm just gonna run the ad now before we start this next
Yeah,
next run.
that makes sense.
Because we can. Well, I also want to look at because I don't know what one of the things. I'm just going to run the ad while I talk about this. One of the things is to use all of the keepsakes.
Oh.
If we
Yeah.
hop back in here real quickly.
That's right. It is. Is it to clear with each one or to use each one?
I believe it's use, or it might be level up. Infernal Arms. Close at heart. Yeah, so it's just equip them.
Okay, so that's literally just you have to start a run with one.
Yeah, or swap to
or
it.
switch to one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm thinking which ones I don't use very often. All of these.
Yeah.
But we still are missing a couple interactions, so I'm gonna leave those ones for now. I guess we'll use just kind of go right to left through the top row. Actually,
makes sense to me.
Shattered Shackle is really good at the start of a run.
Shattered Shackle's really good at the start of the run. I, for some reason, had like not really thought about. Crowd control. We can buy coins directly, right? Without having to do the bits.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll let people know that as well.
Yes.
Because I just saw Petty redeemed some bits for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, 100 bits for coins.
Why do I not see this?
It popped up in chat.
Did it just happen when I wasn't looking?
Maybe.
Or is my chat just... I think there might be something wrong with my chat.
What? You know what? It's probably because I'm viewing the chat on the browser, where the extension is giving me that.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? The extension just talked. It just hadn't updated yet for some reason.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah. Get global coins for less at link. Hey,
yep,
fun fact, chat. If you, over whatever period of time, spend, I don't remember how much. But if you're going to spend money on coins, do it through that link, because that's the main barrier between us and becoming a crowd control partner. Yes, so you can exchange bits. You can also use channel points, and you can collect free ones by like being a follower, being a sub, etc.
But and then you can also
buy directly from crowd control, like not with bits. And that is one of the metrics for becoming a crowd control partner. Is a certain number that away.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, honestly, to like, because it's also convenient to be able to do it straight through crowd control, because Twitch, the quantities you can buy bits in are really awkward.
Subcoins is once per month? Oh, okay.
Good to know. Yeah.
I was unaware.
Yeah. I just went and looked, and I've got the free ones back, but the subcoins aren't there yet.
We also I don't know how much flexibility I have for changing things once we get pro, but there is flexibility there.
Yeah. Kettle, so with crowd control, there's a couple of ways you get free coins. One is just you can redeem free coins, like, I don't know what the cooldown is, probably a day. And then if you are subscribed, you can redeem more free coins. Well, free, because you have to be subbed. Coins that way once a month.
Only family. Death and I. Best get accustomed to the both of us.
No, not on your life. Hello there, Dionysus.
Liquor!
Oh, Dionysus.
I wonder, man, what's going through your head? I mean, I know you hear me and the others, but it's so damn dark down there, I can't hear you at all.
I like the implication of that.
What, that is so dark that you can't hear?
Yeah, because like they know when you offer things to them, and sometimes bits of conversation get through.
Yeah.
We'll grab Trippy
Yes,
Shot.
Kettle. I was gonna mention that. I love this little snapshot story moments with Hades. It tells you so much about Hades and his relationships with everyone, especially his relationship with Zagreus. And like, the other thing is like, the more I've been replaying it, the more I've been thinking about the passive voice thing. And my God, it's so true. And like, it's a great storytelling device because it leaves so much ambiguous and lets you kind of make your own judgments about Hades and his motivations and what he's doing.
Well, and the interesting thing about it from my point of view too is it will let you make, like, once you have all the facts, objectively incorrect assumptions as well, because it gives you just enough to start thinking, but not spelling it out until much later.
Exactly. Exactly. That's kind of the thing. It's really cool.
Oh! Everybody shut up. Shut up. I gotta visit the portal.
Yes! This is going to be the first time you're going in there
Yep.
for this playthrough. Oh, I'm so excited because I love this shit so much.
Can we talk about this animation?
So all I need to
Yes,
do is sacrifice
it's
some of
so
my
good.
license to go in here. I don't see why not.
The like
Who?
Backflip into the void.
backflip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up? Before I talk to you,
Fathomless expanses hidden in darkest corners of the underworld stretch well past the notice of Lord Hades himself. And yet, the interfering prince somehow discovers passage there.
Wasn't all that hard to find, really.
hey,
This is not someone I recognize. So, in the name of Hades, hello, may I ask who's calling?
I fucking love this so much.
We have met in a way. I know everybody here and there. You wish to leave this place, and it is my wish to make your doing so a little bit more interesting. And if you encounter the Olympians someday, do give them my regards.
oh, we have met. You and I are old friends. Not Zagreus. You and I, CJ.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it's so fucking great. And also, can we just talk about the mechanics of this? Because now that we're in this, Chaos is one of my favorite characters in the game.
I love
In
these
part-
boons.
They're so cool because it's, alright, we're gonna make it interesting. You can take a penalty for a few encounters and then afterwards get a really fucking good benefit.
Yeah. Like, I love that it's twofold. It's you gotta pay to get in, and then you gotta choose which downside and upside you want.
Yes.
And some of them, like your dash has less range. Not too bad. Using your special hurts you every time. You just take more damage for 4 rooms. And it's also encounters, not rooms. That's an important encounters, the dangerous kind. Underworld chambers where you must slay your foes to proceed. None of this shop counts towards moving it. No.
Chaos
Anyway.
Spoons is so good mid to late game. Early on, it's kind of brutal. It can be really brutal early
I love a
on.
good brutal, though. Especially
so,
one like this.
So good. Yeah. Yeah, they can, like, right, because Boons having a 17% chance to be rare or better is fucking massive.
The earlier you get this, the better it is.
Exactly.
And
Same
we're
with
going
the
to be getting
coin,
this
too.
before the end of the first floor, if I'm counting my rooms correctly.
You should, yes. Because this was the second. This was technically the first room.
This is tough.
I mean, you need keys.
I need keys more. I want that weapon that we don't know what it is yet, so I'm gonna stop talking.
I was about to say, like, we need the. Wait, I can't say the shit. Fucking damn it.
We need the thing. We need the thing. It's important to me personally.
We need the thing that had the chains on it in the thingy.
There we go.
Had need of keys.
Vegas.
There. The thing that was by the weapons.
The party
Hi,
people are
Arachno.
doing good. It's CJ
Hey.
and Cosmo and the Snack Squad, maybe, versus Greek mythology and the Snack Squad, maybe.
Yeah, right. We can do things. And I have coins again.
You do. There's a lot of people that stocked up on coins right away, and I fear. This is a tough choice. Do we want more health, or do it nude woman?
Yeah. I like this is a hard choice. Immediately goes in the door.
Yeah. I know who I am.
Well, and also, like, Aphrodite's boons are just great.
Her what?
Her boons.
Oh, okay. That's also
I know
true.
what you. Okay, the other one is true as well.
I'm sorry. It was such low-hanging fruit. I had to.
I would say they're hanging pretty high.
Hey.
Perhaps we could go out and meet
See?
some mortals. I know all too many maidens and or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
Bisexual icon Aphrodite.
Right. Like, the fact that she's like, I'm not assuming your sexuality.
Ooh.
Oh.
Here's the thing. We are. So I don't know how other people play, but I know how I play. Your main attack is almost always a faster attack. So I like to get things that benefit from hitting multiple times.
Yep, same.
Like, so either something that stacks or a damage. Like Zeus is great on your main attack most of the time. Stuff like that. I would love to get the
Dionysus
special
too, yeah.
because this is a good one of you toss it, you hit them, and then you get the weak. But we haven't gotten Wave of Despair before. And filling out those prophecy lists will help us long term.
And it actually is a good boon.
Yeah, because it hurts people and inflicts weak.
Right. So they hurt you, and then everyone near you immediately does 30% less damage to you. Like
Exactly.
Come on, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point. Oh, what? SJ, listen. Mine was an impulse response. I can't even.
We were talking about it from my end, in the sex and kink discussion channel in the Gilded. My mind is in the gutter, but my body continues to be gray ace, just kind of along for the ride.
No, and that's pretty much where I'm at too, especially because like currently I'm pretty disconnected from like my sexuality in a lot of ways. But like my brain can still keep up.
Exactly.
It's like having a sports injury where you're just like, I know exactly what you should be doing playing the game, but my body isn't doing that. No.
I do not need the spritz bottle because it will only be words.
Ooh, Kettle. See, Kettle, that's another thing that I'm going to bring up immediately, which is that one thing people forget about Aphrodite as like an actual like
Anyone else?
goddess in general is that she's a goddess of love and beauty, but that means that her appearance is largely going to be based on what would appeal the most to the subject in front of her.
Unlike the mortals on the surface.
I like that version. Yeah.
Mhm.
Get none. But as for you, I have a plethora to offer.
I mean, look, chat,
So,
if
yeah.
you need to hit me with the cold shower, it should be available. I believe that channel point redeem is there. Know that you're choosing
true.
that over coins, though. Haha, got him.
Exactly.
Got him.
Exactly. But yeah, so like Aphrodite doesn't conform to like beauty standards in general. It's just that a lot of the times the appearance is based on who she's interacting with. Also, goddamn. See, this is when it would have been great for it to be attack instead of special.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravenous Will is good. Oh.
Ravenous Will. It's worse with the current Bloodstone type I have, though. So I think I'm going to go with the Call.
Oh, yeah,
I
I
have
guess
the
it is.
regenerating
You only
one.
have one, but yeah. Yeah, the Call makes sense.
It means that this will only last at best 5 seconds.
That's right. I forgot it goes so quick.
Which is really nice when you want to be like, aha, I'm going to fog everybody forever.
But then, yeah. Demeter's Aid is actually kind of the worst of her boons. She has a ton of really good boons.
It's not that it's bad, it's just she has so many good ones.
Right, exactly. I was going to say, like, some of the ones that we haven't seen, so I'm not going to spoil. There's one in particular that is the reason one of the only god keepsakes I will run on a somewhat reliable basis is hers.
You think the throne plush moves too fast? It's pretty damn quick. I may change it so that it sends like a couple of them.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Kettle. It's just it's not quite as good as like all of her others. Yeah.
Again, this is the sacrifice we take early days so we can fill out those prophecies. Oh wow, I just
exactly.
took that to the face.
Wow. The Louts are so rude.
Power of Olympus.
Trippy.
Yeah.
Juicy.
Oh wait.
Joke's on you.
Apparently.
Actually, no, I'm probably going to take more damage than I'll get during this.
Well, I was gonna say, at least this way, like, even if you get your butt kicked, you're still gonna get a good amount of, like, at the end, you should be relatively full on health. Fucking pests.
Worthless wretches.
What's that?
Is blood.
Yes!
Ahoy.
Hello, brother. My son.
Why, Prince, you being serious right now? Is that for me?
It is.
You deserve better, Sisyphus. This really isn't much, but maybe it'll help you while away the days, nights, whatever time it is.
Hey, Prince.
I love
escape plan? Any luck?
this version of Sisyphus.
It's so good!
Because it makes perfect sense. It's like, after a certain point, like, this type of thing is just, yeah.
Well, and like, Sisyphus as a whole has always in my mind been a very good metaphor for, like, disability.
Yeah.
And his attitude is very much the same way of like, yep, this is just kind of what I have to do. like, you know, you get used to it after a while, and you just kind of try and find the silver linings and try and keep a positive attitude and just do what you got to do every day.
Similarly, Prometheus.
Yep.
I bet is like if we had a depiction of him, I would feel like it would very much be a good disability rep of like, oh yeah, it just hurts for a bit and that's just the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's been alright, all things considered. Dying now and then, and it's been hard, but hey, what can you do?
Oh, well, keep your chin up. Me, why, I quit trying to get out of here a while back. But if I was a fire-stepping youngster like yourself, perhaps I would have stuck to it.
Fire-stepping youngster. Disability is a great parallel, especially with his beef with death. Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
He's so heckin' good, and I'm eternally sad that it's original me's duty to punish him. Oh, TJ, Discord's doing the audio thing. Can you reshare me the...
Wonderful.
I have no idea why it does that.
I think I have an idea, because it seems to be after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
It feels like a bandwidth limiting thing.
I would say throttling it, yeah. Which is annoying.
So cool.
Love that.
All right. Yeah, door.
So long for now.
Oh, we can get some fishes in here.
The fishing in this game is really nice because there's so much of a cue to make sure you don't fucking miss it.
Oh yeah, because you get a visual, audio, and occasionally Zagreus will say something.
Yeah, exactly. If you run near it, he'll usually say like, "Oh, we can fish here," and the fact that like you actually get just straight up beneficial items from it.
All clear.
And those items tend to be more valuable the further in you go. Is very nice.
Knucklehead.
Yeah. Tends to be more further in, but you can still get good things.
Knuckleheads
even
are,
I think knuckleheads are just gems.
Yeah, and gems are like... That's the thing, is none of the currency is ever, like, fully useless until you're, like, end of end game.
Right, and at that point, you're probably, like,
well,
trading it all up, because that's what you can do. You can fucking trade up.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you have to be, like, 100% everything, because you can always trade up.
Yeah.
And actually, even after that, there are some of the things that you can unlock later where it's like, when you get gems, you get this. When you get darkness, you get that. Like,
yes, you get stuff for your run. I was just unlocking that stuff myself in my game. And it's super nice because it also means that you are less likely to avoid those particular rewards because you're like, oh, I don't need that.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, bro Chacho?
Now, hypothetically, if I provided you with, say, 1,000 coins, would you be willing to give me a ride in your beautiful boat? Upriver, I should say, specifically.
Oh, Karan. You cad. What a conversationalist.
I had to ask.
I love the conversations with Charon.
So then the boatman Charon came through for us after all, did he? Whatever means we have to reach you, we'll employ.
Yeah.
Is my hair sticking up?
Demeter's is really good when you get it to full.
Yes.
The jump between 3 bars and 4 is massive because of that bonus for a full charge.
It is. And I kind of love that there is that bonus, but also that you can do it without getting to the full charge. Like, I love that.
Okay. I was just taking a look at everything real quick.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I've got...
You gotta make sure you know what the fuck you have.
Yeah, well, because I hit harder with my attack and special still.
Yep.
I sense something. Is that... Ah. You've been in contact with Chaos. So even they are now involved with this.
Yeah, they are. Non-binary icon Chaos.
How do you put a gender on that?
Damn
Chaos
right.
was the originator.
Fuck your genders. Fuck your genitals.
Exactly. Whatever you have, Chaos made it.
Yep.
Ask Nyx about them for me sometime. Here, I'll give you a chance to ask her very soon.
Oh, Meg. It's a good thing I
Fucking
know
love
that you
Meg.
somewhat get off on this. Else I'd feel worse.
I was about to spoil something. Oop.
Keep it together. Keep it together,
I got-
Cosmo.
I got it. I'm good. You probably know where I was gonna go.
I believe I do, yes.
Actually, wait, now that I think about it, there's 2 possible directions for that.
There's a lot of options for a lot of things.
Yeah.
Could you fuck off?
Oh, right, I can do things. I keep forgetting I can do things.
Yes, Cosmo, we are doing crowd control during our crowd control run of Hades.
Listen!
I'm sorry.
Remember that whole conversation about state-dependent memory? And the fact that I'm sober right now?
You know what? That's fair. The solution is obvious.
I mean, it is, that's true. But I would have to go outside. I don't feel like fucking doing that right now.
That's fair.
Oh, in fact, I have a wonderful weed update.
Oh.
So, the less wonderful part about it is that my dad will no longer be able to be my legal designated caregiver because he's decided he's no longer going to officially live in the city of Chicago. He's gonna live in Michigan. So, that's a thing. But, so he was like, yeah, so that's a thing. I can still bring you stuff, but like, it's not gonna be as like coordinated or easy or cheap. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll figure some shit out then. Jesus. But the good news part of that is that I was like, well, I really don't want to have to go all the way the fuck up north to a neighborhood that's like an hour away from me to get shit that's also very expensive. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna look again to see if there's dispensaries near me, because last time I looked, they didn't really have any. I found one that's very nearby, and in fact, only does delivery.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, and their prices are really fucking good. In part because they're also a supplier. So they sell things for people to sell in their own shops.
That's handy.
Yeah, in addition to the fucking, I like that it gives you the red there to tell you, hey, this thing is not going to work as efficiently, and that's why the number is different. Yeah, so that's exciting, and I'm going to be figuring out how to make an account for that. Just made an unface!
Till next time.
But their selection is also great.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it's black owned.
Oh, That's always a
Yeah.
good thing.
Especially when it comes to dispensaries.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm fucking excited about that. Oh, yeah, and the prices? Really good. Significantly less than the place I go. It's not quite as cheap as the places in Michigan, but it's really close, and I actually think some of the stuff is cheaper.
So it seems like overall this is a positive.
Yes. Overall, this is a positive. I'm excited. So I'm gonna see. Hopefully, I can get an account created very soon, maybe like this coming week, and then see how that goes. I have no idea. Like, I did not know you could deliver here.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought there were like strictness.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a word.
No, well, strictness actually is a word.
I guess it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't the correct word for that moment, though, for sure.
Fair. But yeah, it is. There's a lot of hoops.
Maybe this will help with that.
Fucking Hermes.
Lord Hermes, I'm in your debt.
The bloom.
So everyone talks about how good that keepsake is, but I never use it because I never get the benefit.
Ah, yeah.
Although I'm sure she's warm to you at least.
Oh, Jesus! All right, well, whatever this is gonna be great. Ooh.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Jesus.
Y'all are ridiculous.
Well,
feeling beefy though.
Yeah.
You shall pay for that.
And yeah, good overall. So I'm excited. I'm super nervous about fucking doing that delivery, but that's in part because I already have so much trouble with delivery shit.
They do keep robbing you.
Yeah, but at least in this situation, I'm 99.9% certain it is something where they will absolutely not deliver it unless it is handed directly to me.
I would assume it would be like here, where it's like, yeah, no, we need a signature from the person.
Yeah. I mostly use Side Hustle for Hermes unless completing the Faded Prophecies. His other boons don't gel with my playstyle. There's a number of boons I really like from him, but if Side Hustle comes up, I'm pretty much always gonna take it.
It's really good early on. It's only
so
because of the damn prophecy that I was like, if I put this off, I'm gonna be putting this off forever.
Yeah, and in fairness, like, that was also a pretty good one.
I'm so glad somebody said health, because I was definitely standing still because I had to itch my nose. So I only had one hand on the controller.
Well, then you're double welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a problem. Like, I expected something where the consequences of fucking it up would be heavy enough that I don't think they would fuck around. Especially since they only do delivery. So they probably have an extensive setup for this, especially because with medical, you do have to, like, check and verify a lot of things.
Well, and it's one of those things where it's like, stealing mail is a crime. Stealing this type of mail is more of a crime.
Yes, this is layered felony.
This would cause problems for your the place that you live if they fucked about this time.
Exactly.
Give me the juice. Tough. I'm gonna get this simply because you can only get it when you have festive fog.
Yep.
It's for the list.
There was an Aphrodite one I just ran into on the run I was doing where I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I can only get it if I have your cast.
And there's also some things where it's like, you can only get this if you have this type of weapon. And it's like, well,
yep.
Fuck you. How about that? Hey, what's up, Zed? Zed Dog? You seem a little upset with me playing second fiddle to the god of party.
Right?
Alright,
well, that's
you know
because
what?
Zeus thinks he's a party.
I shouldn't have talked shit to the degree that I did.
Yeah, you kind of did fuck around and find out there.
I don't need to see. Visibility. I hardly know her.
Don't forget you actually get the reduction if you are in the fog.
Oh yeah, that'll probably
You
be
keep
important.
you keep dancing around it and I'm like cracking up over here about it. I'm just like, I do that so often though. But yeah, Kettle, I agree. Them being black owned, they're likely to be a lot more careful.
Hold on a second, Cosmo. Hold on. Are you saying that white-owned businesses are more likely to just fuck around and not give a shit when it comes to the law?
Especially when it comes to cannabis? I know this might come as a shock to a lot of people.
Hold on. Oh, it doesn't make any sense. I have to... Hold on. Intermission. I have to come to terms with what we just learned. What a knowledge bombshell you just dropped on me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Shocking. The most shocking. Not an incredibly well-known and understood fact. Oh, I took lightning damage for the bit. Commit to the pit. Commit to the bit. It's okay. It's okay. It was worth it. That was a great joke.
That's fair.
Yeah, whatever, Zeus. You're a cock. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it epic? Alright, whatever. It's too good to give up.
Can't really
especially
argue
because
that
I
one.
have the fucking attack speed up from Hermes.
Yeah,
Like-
and that's you can't pass that shit up.
Oh no. Don't
Oh,
make me
wow.
choose between ice powers and
Wow.
the woman I love. Actually, wait. This may actually be an easier choice, depending.
Yeah.
I just have her aid. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Quote 92. I always knew Zeus would be the death of me. My favorite part of that forever is
That it's
that
not
people will
great.
see it and it's from Don't Starve Together.
Yep. That is honestly the absolute funniest thing. That's like how much I was laughing yesterday when PC was playing Terranigma and was like, Sabira, if you recommend me another horny game, I'm gonna box you in the middle of a Wendy's parking lot. And Sabira's response was, I'm down. Good to know all I have to do is recommend you another horny game.
Yeah.
And then it has the tag on it for what game it was. So now forever we know that the horny game in question was Terranigma.
I mean, that game was pretty fucking horny.
That was wild.
There's a lot
Hi,
of
Blue.
choice, text choices.
It was something.
Also, I'm not going to do this often because it feels a little like, I'm so good, like masturbatory, but I'm really proud of the it's me commentating a rap battle joke
That was
from the
really
birthday
funny.
stream.
It was really funny.
Because it is
Like-
such a like, I did not expect the response from that one because it was such a, I'm focused on opening this wrapper and I'm just saying the things coming out of my thoughts.
Just impulse brain. Yeah.
But the second smaller wrapper meant nothing. It's me commentating a rap battle.
It was really funny. I like definitely take pride in that because it was good.
Okay, I am proud of myself, SJ. That's why I'm bringing it up. I just don't like doing that particular thing too often. Where it's like, remember that great joke I met? Great joke I met? Are you okay? No, I'm not. Dash deals damage where you end up. Oh, I mean, hey, remember when we're like, God, we wish it was the special version.
Yep.
Pew, 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 hearts. I will say, hey, this is minor, but lightning effects, heart effects.
I was fucking thinking about that the other day. About, like, how wonderful it is.
Fuck off, Cosmo.
No, I will not.
This has to be the chamber
damn it.
Listen, I am most proud of the fact that I was able to do that while talking to you, so
that's
that you
why
weren't
it caught
going
me off
to know.
guard. Because normally you stop.
Right, because I normally can't
damn.
I normally can't type and talk at the same time, but I was like, no, I can do this. This is important. I willed it this time.
God damn.
Oh my god.
Messy. Y'all are messy.
Yes, we are. And I'm just gonna remind you every single time that you opted into this.
I know. I actually love it.
Good.
Oh yeah, hey, speaking of opting into this, folks, we're trying full time for those that weren't here at the beginning.
Yeah.
Every day that Cosmo is Jesus, everyone's exploding. Every day that Cosmo isn't streaming, I'm going to be streaming. And streams are going to be at 2 p.m. going forward. Ice wine!
Oh, yes! Fuck yes. Okay, so now that we've also seen that, I fucking love the duo boons. What a fucking great idea.
We've seen a couple duos already.
Have we? Okay, I couldn't remember.
Oh, hammer.
Because I remember
Hammer.
every time I see the Daedalus hammer, there's almost nothing that can get me to not go that direction.
I know, right?
Like, I can't think of a single thing that I would choose over the Daedalus hammer. Oh.
Ooh, these are all really good.
They're all so good.
This is a straight upgrade. Like, this one, if I'm in close, it doesn't change anything. And this one just lets me use the one attack that I don't use very much more often.
You're right. The Vicious Skewer is a straight upgrade. Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Fuck, we got hard sidetracked by things and bombs.
But full time.
Pause. Yes, so full time. We made like well over. We haven't fulfilled the goal technically because the goal was just like an approximation. That was so the sub goal on my channel was this is the number of subs I need per month to get paid purely based on sub revenue. But we have other revenue sources. We have ads. We have gift subs. We have bits. We now have crowd control bits, you know? So there's a lot going on. But we have hit the point where we are like in August, not including my birthday, which was bigger than any other day. We're well over like the threshold to get paid. So this can be my job, like in terms of the amount of time I dedicate to it. So this is my job now. So every day that Cosmo isn't streaming, I will be streaming at 2 p.m. because that seemed to be the best time for the most amount of people.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be 2 to 6 most days. Maybe some days we go long, you know? Maybe some
2
days
p.m. Eastern?
we throw, 2 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern.
I wanted to double check.
Yeah. And then some days, what we might do sometimes, if we're really feeling it, we might just go, hey, we're going to be on Be Right Back for like 25 minutes. Everybody stand up, stretch your legs, go get some dinner, and then we're going to come back for the second half, you know? And then we'll do kind of closer to what the schedule used to be, starting at 5.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, the idea is I want to be streaming earlier because that's when the most people in the community, based on the polls that we did, are available. So more streams when more people are available, more fun. I haven't exactly figured out the breakdown of what streams are going to be what. I think for the time being, we're just going to keep it to one crowd control stream, even though I do want to get into Thousand Year Door. Because I also don't know if I can sustain this many streams.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm mostly certain I can. But I kind of want to, like, for the first week, just kind of play it a little looser, just so I can confirm. And then after we're, like, stabilized, maybe we do more crowd control or whatever. But yeah, those are the plans.
Yeah, that's Blue also. Yeah, we don't
that was
have
the other
too much
thing, Blue.
competition for
I was
coins.
actually considering I might do, because the sub coins, when you mentioned the sub coins were monthly, I might do, okay, this month is Hades. Next month is Mario, you know? So that you don't have to be like, oh, I don't want to use coins on Mario because what if Hades is coming? No. Your coins for this month are for Hades. You know what I mean? So in that essence, regardless of how many crowd control streams we do, September is just Hades. So
I think that's a great way to go about it, honestly.
yeah. Honestly, I'm just like, you know, we could do the sappy thing. I'm just so happy people are showing up. But like,
yeah,
I am legitimately so happy people are showing up.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's a really nice thing to, like, yes, if we did get more free coins, which I think might refresh like daily. I'm gonna look at what it actually says.
Yeah, so I think your free coins for like, I think it's following the channel, or it might just be like just for being in the channel.
It's just free coins.
What's that?
I said I think it's just generally free coins. I'm not sure. I'll actually, you know what?
I don't remember what the rules are.
I'll look into it when I get a chance to.
But yeah, oh yeah, and we are. The reason we don't have it today is because I don't know time, and I forgot it was Saturday. But I am getting Crowd Control Pro, which is their like monthly subscription. So we'll have more options for coins. So I am, because I know some people are like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'll spend my money on bits because I'm more interested in the crowd control stuff. I'm gonna make it so that subscribing is worth like a chunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also we can spend directly into crowd control, and it actually is more helpful for a lot of things.
That is
including
also true.
Eventually becoming a crowd control partner.
Yes, that one is a ways away. Just
yes, but it's eventual.
It is a good thing to work to. Yes.
And the free coins say free coins redeemed will only be available on the channel they are redeemed on, and then purchase coins will be available to spend on all channels. So it is definitely for following.
Oh, Bone Hydra. I love a good bone snake enemy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Blue,
free
I don't...
for following and others for sub. Yeah, so it looks like one of the free, or the free redeem thing is for following the channel, which makes sense.
I'm gonna look at the crowd control FAQ.
You are testing my patience.
Test these nuts, Hades. Yeah. 1% dodge chance and move speed every time you quickly clear an encounter. If you can do it consistently. So fucking good.
For free, once per session for
Oh.
all users, and once a month for Twitch subscribers.
Okay.
So it is once per stream.
Interesting. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. And for only 15 gold.
Oh, Mojo, we already said the name of the
I already said learning.
like we did mention learning.
Here's the thing. I fucked up and I'll take the L on that one.
I was gonna say one of us said it on accident. I was going to, or no, I did. I said it, and then
you were gonna play it off like
it
was just your name, and I was like,
Yep.
no, that's because I said it as well. And
Yeah,
it's like there's
no.
no coming back from this. Yeah, that is a good way to approach it though, Mojo.
Yeah, like we're definitely
Kettle.
doing the no spoiler
Is
as
it-
much as we can, but we did fuck up.
Is it sub coins that haven't refreshed or like free follow ones? I'm actually not familiar with the interface on the spending end of it.
Yeah, it might be a little bit wonky. And if it's not refreshing, then let me try this link and see if it'll let you do it there.
I don't like that they make cat noises. Don't make me feel
fucking
bad.
noises are so weird. Like, I know that it's just they upped the pitch of the like noise that the big ones make.
But it sounds like a kitty
But
cat.
it does. It sounds very like cute creature. Oh hey, the difficulty spike. I despise Elysium. Yes. I'm so glad it's not just me because holy shit,
Oh,
it
what a
beats my
difficult
ass
choice.
regularly.
Gold or the best door?
Yeah. Also, I saw Meg earlier mention that the only thing that makes it a hard choice with the Daedalus hammer is if the other option is Artemis.
Oh, even
And like,
then.
I can understand it, but even then, like, I'm like, nah, you'll show up later.
I
It's
love
fine.
Artemis. I love Demeter. I love Aphrodite. I love my boy, Party God. But like, that hammer's too
Daedalus
good.
hammer. Well, the hammer shows up so much more rarely that it's like I will not pass it up.
Well, and sometimes it like can completely change your play style.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, SJ, I hate that for you too. But yeah.
Like
Sorry,
for the shield in particular, there are a lot of like, hey, now it's just different. It's completely different now.
Completely fucking different. Yeah, like, and I kind of love that, where it's like, yeah, you got this thing, and you have the option to completely change the way your weapon works.
I love that shit. That is some classic roguelike shit.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Elysium is brutal even with God mode. Yep.
Oh my fucking god, this is one of the best upgrades in the game. Get shit on armored
Especially with the
enemies.
fucking one you've already got. If you get the price of Midas, I will heal you.
It will kill me.
Oh, so it will. That's why it's red. That explains.
Ah!
Yep. Yes. Oh, this is actually great for you.
It's very
Because-
important.
Yeah. You need some.
Stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer, there to honor them in life as well as death.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
Yes, blue. Oh, you have armor? Forget your whole life.
We gotta talk to him.
Go on, stranger.
plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir? I'm Zagreus.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger. You shouldn't be here. May the fates favor your journey. But just in case they don't, here, why don't you take this?
God, I just want to hug you, you sad man. You're so tragic.
He's so tragic. So tragic.
Yo, give me that Kiss of Sticks premium.
Right.
Because I
was
kind of
like,
fucked up.
yeah, I was gonna say, like, you kind of need the fucking.
Ah, here we go. Remember when you had armor, bitch?
Because I don't. But yeah, especially with like the shit you have on your fucking special. Oh my god. The only thing that would make it better is if a goddamn thing bounced.
Yeah. I think the health flew into the void. I'm sorry,
no.
whoever said that. I think
It actually wasn't me.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm also sorry I'm laughing, but it's really funny.
No, it was really funny.
I was surprised nobody's been feeling violent so far.
I think we're pacing ourselves better than we were on the
There we have been a lot calmer overall in all aspects, not just crowd control.
But that's also true. Well, like we've kind of realized that like this area made me love the shield, the chaos aspect in particular, because
Yeah.
Oh, Asterius.
Oh, hey.
Oh. Yep. What you should?
Thanks,
you
Vallejo.
taunted.
I sure. Yeah. You know.
I was about to say, I know that's fucking Vallejo too.
Oh, I actually didn't check. Hold on. Yeah, it is a Vallejo. I just assumed.
Yeah, it was so cathartic to force clear the game on the second run as a team. Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
You mean face both of you together, which doesn't seem particularly fair.
I do wish I had a sexy bull companion.
Life isn't particularly fair, short one, nor death. I'd have expected you to know as much. But here, have your fair fight.
Is it fair? Did you notice the oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
Alright, well, guess I'll die.
Hold on. Hold on. Nope, not Nectar. Where's the fucking thing? Luckily, these are only one. Oh, the thing's dead.
I think it actually ran out before you had a chance.
Yeah, it's the antidote is like all the way at the bottom, way away from the healing.
That's really funny. I wonder if I can rearrange them.
I might be able to rearrange them on mine.
Oh yeah, it might be per interface.
Yeah. I also love that I can also see the activity to see what people did.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. Like apparently Squishy dropped a centaur heart.
Oh, when was that?
Just now.
Oh.
Like a moment ago, because it was after I did the antidotes.
A centaur heart? Really?
Yeah.
But I don't see it. Oh, I need to focus on the fight.
That's why it might show up at the end. Because it might not proc if you're in a fight.
Oh god.
The heart's cue for after the fight. Okay. That's what I thought it might be.
That's fair.
Serious. The inspiration for my Minotaur voice when I was running D&D like a year ago. Oh.
Got him that time. Olympus calls.
Oh, good to know.
Oh, weird. The centaur heart. Oh, there it is.
So was it queued?
Yes.
Interesting. So it doesn't show up in my like session thing until it actually comes through.
Oh, interesting.
Because that's why I was confused in the middle of it. Because I was like, I don't see a set. I see drop healing and death defiance, but I didn't see
In the name of Hades.
other stuff. Ooh, bonus damage per fountain. We're pretty late for that though.
Yeah, because there's only 2 fountains left.
2 guaranteed, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. 2 guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get Drunken Dash.
Mojo, I think that is exactly what it is that it won't show up until post-combat.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks like a good
Oh, from the Hades fandom wiki, only 1 hammer can be found in Tartarus or Asphodel, with the second almost always appearing in Elysium. If fewer than 2 hammers have been acquired upon entering the Temple of Styx, it is possible for one to be found there. Although up to 2 hammers will always be offered, it is not guaranteed they will be offered again should Zagreus choose not to take it. So what I'm hearing is always do the hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Whoever
wasn't
is the anonymous, the crowd, I love you. The crowd, whoever the crowd is, seems to love dropping nectar. And I'm so on board with it.
Yep.
Stand aside.
And I feel it in my gut. I'm like, I want to know who loves nectar. But that defeats the purpose of anonymity. So I just love you, anonymous nectar lover.
Whoever you are.
And I see you love me too, anonymous nectar lover.
Oh my god. Oh my
yes,
goodness.
I too enjoy a good drink.
Which is funny that they're showing up now. Because the centaur heart was delayed. Maybe it was because it was a mini boss?
Maybe?
I have no clue. But yes, Squishy, I was refunded a couple of the healing drops and the antidote drop because the game recognized that that nothing happened. Which is nice. It's nice that like some of that stuff will happen. Like if you give antidote and the person's not poisoned, it's like no, take that back.
Crowd control is exceptionally well made.
It is exceptionally well made.
Shout out to, and again, I always preface this whenever I say it because I'm always afraid I'm not pronouncing it right. Shout out to Jakku, lead dev over at Warp World.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to the Warp World team.
Yeah.
Y'all fight for 50.
Yeah.
We have a pest problem.
Oh, someone gave you another Death Defy.
Oh.
I'm assuming that was the crowd.
I don't actually know.
Oh no, that was Squishy. I love that I can check.
Oh yeah, it was.
I
forgot I got one from, or I got 2 back from the mysterious sad person whose name hasn't been revealed yet.
Yep.
So I need to be careful with my words.
I almost said it earlier, and I was like, nope, I can't say that.
I love that I'm like, this is a perfect example of the LP tax, where I'm just rapidly attacking the front of the shield, and it's like, oh yeah, stop talking and do the thing. Do your job, you punk.
I also hate those butterfly balls. I like that Zagreus also hates them.
These are all fucking dope.
Yeah.
I love temporary buffs for tiny
I honestly like the most recent run I did. before stream, like, this is the only time I dislike this sort of storyline, when you can't easily communicate what is or isn't a spoiler. Yeah. Kettle, you know what? I will go as far as to say that I actually hate the butterfly balls more than the flame wheels. Because at least the flame wheels go away quick. And you can have them run into something and they die. Whereas the butterfly balls are so goddamn sturdy.
I am of two minds. I love the butterfly balls from a game design point of view.
Yes.
As a player, though, they are my most hated enemy.
Yes. I agree, Meg. They're a really well-designed enemy. They are very thematically appropriate for Elysium. I kind of love the feel they give.
I love that we're all on the same page here. It's like, this is a really cool enemy, and it fits the game, and God, I wish it wasn't here.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, it do be like that sometimes.
But yeah, like, it's one of those things where it's like, right, you have all of these, like, warriors and everything, and these chariots and stuff that still give Elysium more of a, like, gritty feel, but they wanted to make sure that they pulled back to the way that, yeah, no, this is a paradise. It's beautiful, it's lush, it's green. So they added the butterfly ball. Ooh. I love when you get the big movement speed.
Hold on. Just everybody hold on a sec.
Kettle, that's fair. I like them less because the butterflies are not stationary and they will get everywhere. And yes, Mojo, the butterfly ball mixed with the resurrecting warriors makes me want to kick rocks. That's why there's a particular mini boss that makes me want to die every single time it comes up. I love this speed boost. Look at you go.
Cosmo, you don't know this because you're on Discord and not in the stream. I'm blasting Sonic the Hedgehog music right now. And we're also running 3 minutes of ads while I just run in circles here.
You know, that's fair. Squishy, there's a lot of mini bosses that could be, but there's definitely a number of them in Asphodel that I hate so much. Honestly, you know what? I just hate most of the mini bosses now that I think about it. Like, they're great thematically, but I hate them so much. Thank you for the reset. Oh my god, that fucking message. CJ.
Oh no.
Did you tell Stream Elements to say that?
Hold on.
That makes you pretty great in my eyes.
Oh, have you not seen those?
No.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't. Okay, I haven't seen the sub
one.
I haven't seen the sub one.
Yeah, for every type of alert, there's a Stream Elements message and they're all puns.
I've seen the follower one. I don't remember seeing the sub one.
Yeah, God, you know what? We're still on the ad break. Let me jump over to Stream Elements so I can just bring them up and read them to you.
Well, Blue, I never get caught off guard that way with them because they have the little skull indicator on the door before you go in. But it's still very much like a fuck. I gotta deal with this bullshit.
All right, let me log in here. This has been a strange ad break, I'll admit. All right, the robot.
Oh, that was a gifted sub. Thank you, Squishy, for the gift sub to Kettle.
Oh.
Took me a minute.
It's tough because it shows the one name first.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw the Kettle resub and I was like...
Most of these don't matter anymore, so that's why they don't show up. Like tips, hosts,
yeah,
merch, yeah. But for followers,
the hosting and stuff like just never ended up.
Oh, hosting's dead.
Is that just not okay? I was gonna say,
yeah.
is that a thing that just doesn't exist now? Yeah, I thought so. I was like,
or I think it exists, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
So followers that's a tasty little power move. Tipping was I do not know the words to express my thanks.
God damn it.
Giving us a nice old hosty host, that's just peachy of you. First time subscriber, you're making me feel nice as ice with that support, and it's a shaved ice cone. That makes you pretty grape in my eyes for resubs. Bit cheers really take the cake. I kind of for points redemptions, I kind of think that one is the best redemption, bar none, and it's a chocolate bar. So and so is rating the channel. Everyone say pie to the new viewers. It's a pie. And then the merch one isn't a pun. It's just, oh wow, you ordered item. I look forward to seeing my branding adorning your body or possessions. Because you know, I'm just a strange person.
Hosting had a place before they made the raid mechanic. That makes sense.
Hosting and raids actually were two separate things.
Yeah, like I remember a lot of people mentioning like hosting being an actual thing that makes sense. Because wasn't that like when someone would go to your channel and see like, I'm not live, but here's this other person?
Hosting and there was auto hosting. So hosting was essentially the same as raiding, but when you were offline. And then auto hosting, you would just have a list of people, and you could make it either random or by a certain priority. And it would just host whoever was at the highest priority, or choose one randomly that was live at the time.
Yeah.
And so it was a great way to share your community with other people. But because of that, it got abused a little bit in terms of viewer numbers.
Yeah.
And so that led to some issues. Oh, hell yeah, more nectar.
Yes. Amazing.
I don't like this corner.
Yeah, Vallejo, a long time ago, raids were just the streamer posting the raid targets link in their chat with a raid message for folks to copy, and everyone had to go click the link to move to the raid target. Yeah, that's why the raid messages were, like, actually a thing. Like,
well, there was also a time where the raid mechanic and hosting existed side by side.
Oh, no, yeah, I was mostly thinking about that as, like,
why raid messages originally started.
Yes.
Merch. I do not have merch. There was Stream Elements had a thing for merch, and so I just had the alert. I've never had merch.
Yeah.
Hey, that's something we can discuss if folks want it, but I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, well, you could do like a Redbubble or something, or a Threadless.
Oh, I mean, like what people would want.
Fair. The reason I thought about that specifically was that A lot of the times with that, you can just upload the design, and then people can just make to order.
Redbubble's awesome.
Like whatever
I
random
had
shit
one
they-
for. I actually had a Redbubble for a very long time. I sold my my sigil designs on it.
Oh, yeah, all right. That makes sense.
I mostly sold them as stickers because I figured that made the most sense. But I think somebody bought
yeah.
a shirt once.
The fiend returns to challenge us again,
Yeah.
Asclepius. Or rather, to besmirch the honor
Yeah,
of
all right.
competition.
I actually don't mind flame wheels that much. My only issue with flame wheels is that they sound like kitties, and I don't want to kill kitties.
Yeah, I dislike the flame wheels and the bigger chariots. The bigger chariots because it's so hard to like, get the fuck away from them.
You're just complaining that you lost, even though I was outnumbered.
Yeah, get his ass, Zag. Fucking call
Right?
him out.
Silence, you monster. I'll hear no more such wicked lies, half-truths, or quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
What exposed midsection, Theseus? Are you planning on getting Zagreus' shirt off? Like what?
Hold on. Is it exposed? Oh,
No,
God.
it's
Asterius,
not.
chill. Oh, my God. All right. I guess I can't look at Zag's fucking midriff.
I can tell you it's definitely not, because I'm absolutely spent a little while staring at the art
That's
to
fair.
check that after that line. The boob is, yes, but not the midsection.
Did you... That's just embarrassing for everyone involved. That you call it your bullhorn technique.
Yeah.
Which part
Yeah.
is your... What do you bring to the bullhorn technique?
Right.
Oh, it's the same thing you
Right.
bring to the fight. Absolutely fucking nothing.
Your biggest danger is you calling on the gods.
And even then, they kind of like me better than you.
Yep.
Oh, Deus Ex Machina. Oh god, I got too hype about the Deus Ex Machina. I took a fucking spear throw to the chest.
I'm just excited that the cat is currently in the kitchen eating.
You're just
and
excited
not
because
making
what?
The cat is currently in the kitchen eating. And not making me go over there or attacking
That's
me.
progress.
Yeah. Well, sometimes he's been getting better about this when I'm like streaming, or otherwise like sitting at my desk, because I can see, like, I have a direct line of sight to him. I'm not that far away from him, and he's started to realize that like I will watch him, and if something does happen, I can react. But like, I'm here. He's also just realized this is the easier route.
Wait a second. I might not be able to get the things I want by doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. We have to reevaluate. I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. Like, specifically the fact that it's like, oh, wait, you mean that I'm more likely to get in trouble for doing this than I am to get food? Hmm. Look.
For a second, I thought I died.
I have absolutely done that though, where I'm like, shit. Oh hell yeah, Meerkat! Platinumed Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, I saw you've been digging into that lately, cleaning out achievements and such. I don't know what the accent was, and I apologize. I'm sorry. I don't know where it came from, where it went, what it was. Listen. OnlyFans is on the table. I'm just leave it at that.
I still have to, like, when I eventually move, I wasn't joking about the OnlyFans thing that I talked about.
Oh yeah.
I will actually do it.
That one'll be pretty fun.
Oh yeah. Like when my friend fucking gave me that idea, I was like, first of all, I love that I forgot how fucking weird you are. And like in the most delightful way. Cause like this is someone that I've been friends with for 13 years now.
That's a lot of
and
years.
It is a lot. But there was a good chunk of time where we were not in contact. We had a big falling out like a couple of years into our friendship. It was justified on his part.
God, that caught me off guard. I'm okay.
It was basically that, like, he was kind of like, I can't really be here for this.
That's
whatever
fair.
the shit's going on with fuckhead.
All right, I see how. Listen, I just said.
Yep.
It's a potential. It's on the table. It's not a thing that exists. Okay, and we can't discuss it too much here because of the TOS.
TOS.
But I just wanted to say it was an option in the future.
But yeah, so like we've been friends for a long ass time, and like we reconnected like 5 years ago. Pretty much out of the blue, but also because, you know, that's when I was no longer with fuckhead.
That seems important.
But so like it was one of those things where it was just like, right, this is absolutely always how you were, and it's delightful to be reminded of that. It's like, who else was gonna think of that shit? Oh my lord, Squishy.
Y'all, we need a cold shower command for chat.
I was about to say. I was gonna be like, damn, actually.
So one thing I've seen a lot of other VTubers do. Holy shit, I'm a VTuber.
You are.
I guess I've done more streams as a VTuber than not at this point.
At least lately.
Give my brain a second to process that. Okay, anyway, I actually, oh god, too many things happening at once. I have plans to get more emotes because I think we either hit one of the thresholds for more or we're near it. So that is something I gotta message people and figure out.
Yeah.
But what was something I've seen other VTubers do is having like a little like, you know, your little fairy, which isn't displaying.
Which you forgot to turn on.
It's okay.
I love that we both realized it at the exact same time.
Damn it. All right, there. So your little fairy pal. One thing a lot of VTubers do is they'll have one for chat that they can use a text-to-speech through.
Oh.
And they'll have, like, you know, you could put chat in horny jail or whatever. So that might be fun to look into.
Yeah. That does sound fun.
There's a lot of fun VTuber things I can do.
That reminds me, I should actually go back to designing my VTuber now that I'm not dealing with the thing that stopped me from doing it before. I mean, I guess I'm still dealing with that thing, but it's not,
The problems.
the intensity that it was.
Yes. Hey, so I don't know if I've brought this up on chat before. For a long time, I referred to like any generic issue as, yes, the troubles. And for any of you who are familiar with any amount of Irish history, you'll understand why I no longer say that.
Mm-hmm.
So
That was literally like the reaction I had. every Irish fucking cell in my body just went.
Yeah.
Oh god, that one's so good.
Especially because we have it on.
Oh, Discord's doing the thing again.
Oh, so cool, Discord. Has it been?
Fuck's sake.
Oh, look at that. I think it's been actually exactly an hour since the last time it
Oh,
happened.
so it's an hour. Okay. Good to know.
I think that was the same. Yeah, reset the clock. We're at 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 42 seconds.
Yep.
When it comes up, I did turn it off, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I went to check my OBS and I wasn't.
I think you did.
How's the audio?
It sounds good again.
Okay.
We're all good. I was like, you gotta do some things because running around isn't.
This isn't helpful, actually. Turns out.
Squishy, I will find you a link.
Yeah. It's, hey.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna red card that one, in terms of
I'm not gonna put
discussing
it in chat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
not gonna
just
put it in
making sure.
chat. Yeah, no.
But yeah, if
No.
you're interested, you can head on over to Wikipedia. Cosmo
Yeah.
will post a link to something in.
I'm just gonna send the link directly.
That's probably a better choice. Because
there's a lot of
it's a
content
lot.
warnings.
It's a lot.
There's. Yep. Alright, I sent it. It's in your DMs on Gilded. But yes. It's,
Let's just say there's a reason I say, yes, the problem, or yes,
Mhm.
problems, instead of that particular phrasing.
Yes. Yeah. So anyhow.
Boy, these rats sure can't cross this gap. Oh my god.
Kind of
Okay, I was
crazy.
wrong.
I think that one just spawned over there.
Oh, okay. Sucks to suck, rat.
I do appreciate that there's spots where it's like, yeah, no, we separate them because I fucking hate the rats. They
The
might
rats
be
are
my
rough.
least favorite enemy. Well, them and the obnoxious spitty satyrs. But I hate the rats because they are so difficult to deal with. They have so much health, and them shaking the poison everywhere. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess I can't step on the ground anywhere in this room.
Yep.
And like, look how long it stays around.
Much better.
I will say I like the current combo we have of one of these and then just swing.
Yeah. I think they can cross the narrow gaps, but they don't path well when you are across a long gap. Okay. Good to know.
Oh.
Oh, shit. What? Did someone just end your run?
I don't think so. I think it dropped a bunch of bombs, and how they landed,
Oh.
they all detonated at once. And
I
because
didn't know you didn't have any lives left.
yeah, well, and because I don't have any iframes because of hell mode.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I will say I was iffy about it that first day, but I'm so glad we chose hell mode because it is the balancing we need with you all behind
Yeah.
me with crowd control. It
Yeah.
evens the scales a little.
I never noticed the art on the ground right in front of the pool of sticks.
Oh yeah, it's Hades.
It is.
I think it actually changes if you change the theme.
I think that it does, yeah.
How's your endless toil treating
I love you, Hypnos. I relate to you so much.
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Get on it, Hypnos.
And yeah, Blue, it was that was a mini boss room, and that particular mini boss drops like 8 or 9 bombs at the same time. Normally they're spread out, but if you're right there,
I can't accept something like this, lad. You know that.
Come on, Achilles, live a little, such as you're able. I won't tell if you won't tell.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's fitting you've inherited their power.
A power that once sealed away the Titans. Maybe it's a power that can break me out of here. Thank you for helping me, Achilles. Wonder what jobs the
I
house
love
contractor
Achilles.
has available.
Honestly, just like the characters as a whole are just so good. I see, and I never looked at the art behind him too.
That's
did
why
I never
came
look at
over
that?
here.
Why did I never look at that?
I think no, it's
Maybe
just
it's because
pool.
Cerberus is usually there.
Potentially. And we can't go anywhere else currently.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hi, what's up, Dad?
But this place is falling apart. Nobody works an honest day down here.
Father, everybody's dead. Give them a break.
Okay, Boomer.
Know of honest work. At least the wretched dead yet honor me as Lord. I cannot say the same for you.
Again, it's not often I'll be the devil's advocate. And in general,
No,
I hate it. But
I understand.
Hades, if he does not do his job, everything
Yes.
everywhere stops.
All hell breaks loose, quite literally. Yeah.
Best
It's
case
just-
scenario, all hell breaks loose. Worst
Right,
case
exactly.
scenario is end of everything.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect fucking sense.
Mhm.
Zagreus, is this really for me? It's so very kind of you to think of me like this.
I want you to have it, Orpheus. You've brightened up our lives down here more than you know. I only wish that you could see that.
Do you happen to know a sexy tree? I met a sexy tree.
Oh, hello, Zagreus. I was just wondering if you had ever heard of any other court musicians who had lost the will to sing. Your father's asked me to explain myself, and honestly, it has been rather difficult.
If it's any consolation, mate, I'm certain every single undead court musician serving in the throne room of the god of the dead has been through everything you're going through.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
I love these.
It's impressive to be so old that you're... Oh!
The ancient casks of wine hidden within the recesses of the House of Lord Hades. Few have tasted the intoxicating vintage they contain, and fewer still are permitted anywhere near their vicinity.
Still waiting for the festive occasion when we'll open one of these.
Just put your head under the tap, Sag.
Cooking's one way to pass the time.
No way didn't. No one will know. No one will know. All right, well.
Here's the latest.
And yes, folks in chat, like that's exactly it. Is like he's trying to hold up like a large part of the fucking universe.
Yeah. I also find it really
job is
funny.
essential.
I think somebody mentioned it. Yeah, one of the main pillars of cosmic bureaucracy. And meanwhile, one of the other main pillars of it has many Olympians running it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, they were like, Hades, you can handle this one, right? Cool. Peace.
All by yourself. Yeah. Like
Zeus
and-
doing the peace fade out gif.
Yep.
See, that's the thing. And that is the conversation that I'm trying to push folks towards is Hades is a bad dad and he deserves scorn
yeah.
for that. But there's an interesting story to be found in the reasons he's a bad dad and the things that he does. I feel the same way about Endeavor in My Hero Academia. Endeavor is a bad dad, and I'm always intrigued when he's on screen because this is a person that did bad things and wants to do better and knows there is no full redemption awaiting, and seeing that story unfold is interesting to me.
It's also, with regards to Hades, it's interesting too because he's acutely aware of the fact that not only is he the literal thing that stands between all of the souls who do not want to be dead and do not want to be tortured, because that's the other part, is that there's all these souls that need to be tortured because of the shit they did in life. And, you know, they only keep getting sent more. And, like, right, Demeter freezing people to death. Like, yeah, Demeter actively making Hades' job harder. And it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, I can't really be upset at him for the fact that he's juggling so much shit that he has no patience for everything, including his son, who is actively trying to break everything that he has to hold together. Like, bad dad, absolutely. I hate how he treats Zagreus. If he treated him better, we probably wouldn't be in this situation. But I also can't really be that upset at him with being really frustrated by it.
And there's
He's
also
just like, great, my son is the worst thing here.
There's also the ambiguity of the line between bad and abusive.
Yes.
And what you consider to be that line.
Yep.
Because I definitely lean on the side of he's a bad dad, but not abusive. And there are other people that definitely would fall on the other side of that line. And I can't really argue with them one way or another.
Exactly. That's kind of the thing, is it's like,
good for Achilles.
It's really hard to argue in one direction or another because, like,
it's a personal morality thing.
And it's also a very nuanced thing.
Exactly.
You're really giving that to me. I mean, I'll take it off your hands if that is really what you want.
I mean, that's not what I want, but it's one step, so.
Yep.
It's really what I want. And I sincerely hope we can move past our differences. Not that turning in this contraband has anything to do with that. What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
That too. There's an active war going on.
Yeah, well, and Blue brought it up. Flirting the line with abusive, like they're gods and Zag cannot die, so it's hard to define. But also, it's worth noting that until the events of this game, he makes it very clear in that first conversation on the surface, he's never raised his hand to Zagreus, and he's never gotten truly angry.
Yep.
And that is a very important thing for me personally on where I fall on it. And that's why I fall where I do, because he knows he has not been a good dad.
Yes.
But it's because of the circumstances that he's acted that way, and he's able to justify it to himself and to a degree to others.
Yeah.
Like,
and there's also something to be said about the way that, like, there are a lot of parents who really do struggle immensely with their kids resembling the other parent who left.
Well, and for Zagreus in particular, and we can't get too much into this, because it is like story spoilers, but the reasons for Hades' actions are numerous. Like there's a lot happening that led to
There
these
is.
things.
I want you to have it.
So much.
Nix, why did you never send word to Mother that I lived? You knew at least approximately where she went. You and Father, you could have spared us so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
Binding oath. This is one of the most important bits of dialogue for what we were just talking about.
Yep.
Because the particular phrasing here, know that we, and then she pauses and changes her thoughts on it. But it implies that potentially the binding oath does not just apply to Nyx. There again, this is one of those great things where they give you a little bit of information to start thinking, but not enough to know what happened.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love this game.
It's so good.
Fuck, I love this game. I'm so glad we're doing this.
Me too. And I'm so glad that oh, right, we can rest again.
I don't think we can. I think you'll just be like, I'm not tired.
Oh, okay. But, like... Zag is a crybaby who wants his mom to come back, never once wondering what his mom might want, and I despise that. I don't know that I would go that far. Because there's a lot to understand about that with Zagreus, because from Zagreus' perspective, like, he's been lied to his entire life, including being lied to that, you know, they said Nyx was his mom. And now he finds out that that's not true and that his mom left. And he's been stuck with his dad, who he kind of can't stand, in hell. And he just wants answers.
Yeah.
Because he's not even going to get her back. He's going to, like,
he does ask her to come back, but it's never a demand. Like, again, there's definitely nuance to Zag is not wholly innocent in everything.
Yes.
He's definitely the most not at fault of anyone here. But he is risking the entire domain of Hades and the stability of their universe for personal reasons. And he is, in terms of gods, you know, still very much a child. But there is something to say about the fact that, hey, by the way, the twin fists!
Yes! Yeah, and also, like, right, he is entitled. Like, that's not something that I'll argue with, because he absolutely is. He's entitled. He's the prince. He, you know, enjoys a lot of luxuries. And doesn't necessarily realize it.
And again, like, he's close friends with Meg, with Dusa, with Achilles, with Cerberus, with other characters that we haven't encountered yet and I really want to see. And he knows full well his doing this is causing them issues. And they have a variety of responses to that. Some of them are okay with it, and some of them are not. Some of them are able to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. And, right, that's the other thing, too, is that, like, I will also say, as someone who had monstrously shitty parents, I can't really blame a lot of his mindset.
Well, that's something I was going to say, and then I got distracted because we got the punch gloves.
Yeah.
Like, he is acting selfishly, and he is risking a lot. And if I were in his position, I would do the exact same thing.
Yep.
If you find that the most powerful people in your life had been lying to you about one of the biggest things in your life for your entire life, and they refused not only to elaborate, but to let you go and find out,
Right.
I would burn it all down.
Yeah. And the other thing is, he's also trying to figure out why she left. Like, he's looking for answers. So that's why I was like, he's not even going to, like, get her to come back. Because, like, yes, that is something he ends up saying, but, like...
Ooh, Mojo. Spoilers. Characters we haven't encountered.
Lord Ares,
There we go. But yes. That's alright. I got it. But right, like, he's going for answers. Like, he wants to know why she left, because he's also trying to figure out if he actually has a parent who doesn't suck.
Yeah. And,
Like,
I think Al's or Meg was talking earlier about, their opinion of Hades gets better as the game goes on. Absolutely.
That was Megan, yeah.
I am right there beside you. My opinion of most 100%. Wow, what an abusive piece of garbage. But as you learn, and that's why I'm pushing so hard for folks to keep an open mind, because I don't know how much of that information we will see in these playthroughs, because again, we've kind of fucked with the timeline a bit. So that's why I'm trying to, like, push as much of that into the narrative here.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what we'll see, and I want folks to consider. And again, I'm not telling you have to think Hades is justified, isn't abusive, is it? I just read the whole story.
Yes. And I also... Yes, Squishy, absolutely there's parallels with being an adopted child. Because so much of this is exactly how that goes. He found out, oh wait, the person that I've been told my whole life is my mother is not my mother. Someone else is, I've never met, who left me in the hands of this dad that fucking sucks. Like, it's there's so many layers to it, but like, yeah, like I also say this as someone who rationalized one parent's behavior because of how bad the other parent's behavior was.
Yeah, and I also admit I'm coming from a point of privilege of both my parents are radical. And as much as I may argue with them, like, I mean, you've all interacted with Candy Bag Dad the other day, and you've all heard stories about Candy Bag Mom. My family is doing a lot better than most folks, so I get that. It's an advantage for sure in being able to process this.
Oh yeah, and Meg, and when Zag meets Persephone the first time, which we saw last stream, he says, I don't care if you hate me and want me to go away forever, I just want some answers.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Like, he doesn't think that she's gonna be this amazing mother figure and it's gonna make him whole. Like, he's just like, I need closure. I need to know what's going on.
Yes, Candy Bag Dad did say some words towards chat the other day, right before groceries. I think that was birthday stream.
It was, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because that's Sunday is when we do groceries, so.
Yeah, that's right, because I remember that, because I remember you taking a pause to do that during the birthday stream.
I'm sorry, my love, but I know who I am.
Yeah. I mean, it's so early, you gotta do it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so fucking worth it.
The deepest reaches of the underworld, the void from which all life and consciousness sprang forth during the dawn of time. The realm of chaos. A land almost unseen even to denizens of Death's kingdom.
Could you keep it down?
Yes, the original Chaos Envy.
Yeah.
The chaos. Everyone makes offerings to my relatives upon Olympus.
And by.
Offering to you. Thank you.
And by. Yep.
Trying to rotate out the old one for
Right,
clarity's
right.
sake.
And by. Yep. That's a better way to say it. Yep.
Enjoy your dinner
I'm like-
stuff, Charlotte.
What's funny is I always write it this way and forget, like,
How to say it.
words out. I
Yeah.
always forget words out loud.
Yeah, I've done the same thing before.
Like, it's just my brain just doesn't. I've realized my brain doesn't process things like that. Oh, hi, Charlotte.
That actually makes a lot of sense, Mojo. Looking at this.
What?
Gen Z originally pulled from
originally-
various final bosses in Final Fantasy.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
The Cosmic Egg.
I love the Cosmic Egg. This is one of the keepsakes I will actually run in the first area fairly
Yeah.
often. It's so good.
It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. The Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
And now we have an explanation for the comment earlier.
Yup.
So, because we don't actually trust the Olympians all that much.
Right.
Because, hey, for all our issues with Hades, we also know the Olympians are pretty shit.
Yeah.
Is
it's
Gen
a
Z
pretty-
Gen Z? I think Gen Z is actually millennial.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Gen Z is a millennial. Because I think she's around my age, our age.
This is tough.
It's really tough.
Because I think
Ooh.
oh no, Zagreus, you're in the way.
Right, I was gonna say you can't fucking see your life. That's one thing I actually hate about those menus. Is this the same
Here
with
we are.
Sisyphus?
Max life. So my current max is 50.
Oh, bless them. See,
So-
this is good game design.
This would be with the current hell mode stuff. I think this would be a one hit for 3 rooms. I got 3 death defiances though, and special go up is really good.
Special go up is really good.
Cosmic egg.
Right? It's really funny, and I may or may not think about that fairly often.
There we are.
Speaking of that deathified.
Folks, healing is not going to help all that much right now.
Yep,
Don't
because you
waste
only
your
have
coins.
10. You have 10 health.
One hit's going to kill me most scenarios.
Yep.
Takes care of that.
I understand you nearly reached the surface lately, Zagreus. My confidence remains unshaken that you shall get out of there eventually. No matter what sorts of unknown horrors lie shrouded beyond the boundary there.
Like tentacle horrors? Athena, I need your wisdom.
I think, Kettle, we have? CJ, we've had to do the choice between the gods, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. We've
I love those.
we had one in the previous run, actually.
Yeah, I thought we did. Yeah.
So for sure we've had them. I love punching in video games.
Yeah.
And I love how it works mechanically in this.
It's so good.
That's fair.
Nope. Yeah, it was a dicey choice.
Yeah. It was unfortunately the best one there. But hey, we
Yeah.
get more story from quick
We
runs
do.
like that.
See, and that's the thing that I love about this game, is the reason that I was able to just sit there and ram my head into the wall for ages to actually get through this, because when I first played, I think I had like 100 attempts before I actually successfully cleared one. And oh, that's amazing.
That's
Mojo,
really cool.
I love this.
Every time I see new stuff about Destiny 2, I just get sad. I would love to get back into it, but they've burnt me so, like,
Yeah.
to the point where, when Bungie releases a new IP, I'm going to be hesitant to get into it. Like, I love Bungie as a company for everything that they do, like accessibility, like representation. They do so much correct. And then on a personal level, I got burnt so badly by Destiny 2 that I'm just like, I don't know, folks. I don't know.
Oh, you got throttled by a ringer. Must have grabbed and crushed you like a grape. You know what grapes are, right? They're like big, squishy pomegranate seeds.
Hypnos, I love you.
You calling me squishy?
So much.
Not to spend some of these gems with the house contractor.
Hold on, we got people to talk to, Zag.
You're much too modest, Lord Achilles, for someone with such a number of heroic deeds and glorious decapitations to his name. You ought to be more like ever boastful Zagreus and talk it up some more.
Oh, fear not, Orpheus. I was quite boastful in my day. And would you look at where it got me? Besides, I've not the imagination to come up with tales as tall as those of our Prince Zagreus.
Are there grapes in this land?
No.
I don't. I think pomegranates are the only things that grow in Hades, right?
Yeah.
Outside of like special circumstance.
Yeah, because everything's dead.
Yeah. They have grapes in Greece though, because they make wine.
Yes, they do. That's
What can I say? I tried.
very much a thing that it's like, oh, if you haven't like been on the surface.
There must be some mistake. Prince, you're giving this to me?
I want you to know we all appreciate you, Dusa. Don't work yourself too hard on my account, okay?
Folks, I was just talking to Shorty. I'm smart.
What'd you do?
I was like, Shorty, what do you think you're gonna do for dinner? He's like, I ate dinner. I'm like, what? What did you have? He's like, pizza. We ordered pizza earlier. I was like, oh yeah. So I'll probably have more pizza for dinner. He's like, yeah.
You were there.
You were there, he says. It's like, yeah, you're right. I should be called out as such.
Prince, your father, I think he's pretty steamed right now about something, so maybe you could stay away from him, or I could tell him you're not here.
Dusa, I want to kiss you on your forehead.
I love Dusa so much.
That's quite all right, Dusa. I'm not afraid of him, and neither should you be. You're the best help he's ever found.
SJ,
Just doing my job here, Prince.
I'm so glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna go through this real quick, and then I'll talk about the pizza thing, and then we're gonna run ads.
Okay.
The very best treats from
He's a good boy.
Such a good boy.
Now here's the thing: giving delicious juices to Cerberus does not count as petting Cerberus in my eyes. Those
It
are
does
two
not.
separate actions.
They are.
Just so we're clear.
Oh yeah, no.
And
There's
then,
no.
and then we say
there's
hi.
no question there.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
So just somebody hold on to the mental thread of pizza time.
Okay.
Because it's important that I talk about this because I think you'll all appreciate learning a bit of Shorty's humor and how similar it is to mine.
I don't know how you can stand it.
Well, at least some things are running smoothly still. Next you go to die again, do give the tortured souls out there my warm regards.
You are home.
Nyx, do you know anything about a softly spoken gentle being under the guise of chaos? They approached me recently and offered me a boon of sorts.
Gentle being, by the way. Love that.
Chaos. Indeed, I know them well. They must have taken interest in your quest. I would advise that you beware their offerings, though know that chaos, whilst a trickster, is not a deceiver.
I like that characterization.
I understand.
Yeah.
I think.
Very well done. No fish. What's your daily offer?
Anything good?
No, absolutely not. I got anything for you?
That's a lot of gemstones.
Not really. All right. So, we are going to... You know what? We will hold off on the ad until after I share this story.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump over to just chatting. So, pizza, very common dinner in this house. More so when my dad was not doing office work and wasn't working from home. So it was just me and Shorty eating. So we would have a frozen pizza and split it between the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty would do most of the cooking and continues to do most of the cooking for like meals for everyone. Because he's wonderful. Now I'm going to go through the evolution of how Shorty would let me know the pizza was done. So first it's
already great.
Pizza's ready. You know, just very simple. You know, hey, direct, the pizza is ready. Then it became pizza time. Again, very simple. Just, oh yeah, it's time for pizza. Maybe it's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference, you know, but it wasn't. It was a Spider-Man reference. The Spider-Man movies, where he delivers the pizza. He's like, pizza time. And from there, it became, good pie, referring to the scene in Spider-Man 3, where, and I can't remember the actor's name off the top of my head, whoever plays Harry Osborn, James Franco. James Franco eating some pie, you know, and it's a metaphor for Mary Jane, and it's a whole thing. And that part is important because the final evolution was sometimes when dinner was ready and we were having pizza, Shorty would shout out to me from the kitchen, Franco cucked. To this day, that is shorthand for the pizza is ready in this household between me and my brother. Franco cucked. Cucked.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if you were wondering if mine and my brother's sense of humor is similar, yes.
Yep.
By the way, the reaction from chat is exactly why I was so insistent that I have to share this. Anyway, time for an ad.
Yep.
I'm gonna handle some of the background stuff here while we're on ad break.
Everyone's reactions. Yes.
That is
correct.
so fucking out of pocket. Yep. That's
Yep. Is so
I
out
got
of
nothing
pocket.
to add.
It's ridiculous.
The way the model's expression flutters. Yeah, that's hey, the face tracking on this is pretty fucking good, eh? Yeah. Boy, it's a lot. Hey, Harpy Feather Duster.
God.
Is what we need to equip next. Let's go do that.
New one there.
Oh,
my Lord.
Shorty is upstairs right now, by the way, in case you wanted eyewitness testimony on that. He is not here.
Might help.
Oh my God.
We have another mysterious weapon that we can't use yet because we don't have 8 keys. Let's grab the bow for a bit. Actually, we just got the gloves and we didn't get to use them very much.
That's true.
Oh.
give you a piece of advice, boyo. You want to trust a guy like me out there, you just give him a good stab right in the back without a second thought before he sends you crying back to Papa.
I fucking love Skelly.
Keep that in mind, mate.
Oh.
I have to look up something really quick just to make sure that I had the same thought.
Go for it.
Okay, so SJ and I did have the same thought at the Harpy Feather Duster. Fucking May Valentine. Goddamn Yu-Gi-Oh shit over here.
Yep.
Fun fact, I had a Harpy deck, and I believe I still have a Harpy Lady Sisters card.
Oh,
It is
nice.
the only Yu-Gi-Oh card I have in my possession. It is not even the original one I had, because the original one I had, I do not know what happened to it. But a friend of mine had one and gave it to me after I told him this.
I have started playing Sea of Stars, by the way. Very good game.
Yeah.
Very satisfying. Glad I kickstarted that.
Hell yeah.
I do like that there is a distinct difference between the two for the uppercut.
Mm-hmm.
The regular one, you go off the ground, but to confirm that you've done the dash one,
Yeah.
you're on the
you
ground
don't.
still.
Mm-hmm. I love how much there is a visual difference to show you when you have successfully done a dash strike, and that the training has the little indicator check off
Yeah, that you've
for
successfully
you to be able
done
to
it.
see what the animations are.
Yeah.
Like, I fucking love that.
On the twin fists, I see. No ordinary weapon. Prone to fits of savagery quite unbecoming of a well-trained warrior. Then watch yourself and throw not caution to the wind.
No. Here's the thing. Yes, we need to get these, but also there are other weapons that these are better on, and they'll come up a lot. This is too
The
good on
dash
the
is-
gloves.
it's too, yeah.
Because I'm constantly. So for those of you that are unfamiliar, let me demonstrate on this guy. So you see that pause there?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm holding the X button the entire time. And there's that pause. But if I hold the X button,
Mm-hmm.
you can keep it going so long as you basically attack uninterrupted if you time your dashes correctly. So that's why I grabbed it.
More trouble.
Oh, you backed at a pretty high tier. I got like the most, I think like just the one that gets you the game. I might have my name in the credits, actually. I don't remember what level gave that. I back a lot of Kickstarters, y'all.
That's fair.
I mean, but hey, thankfully it's on Xbox Game Pass, so if you didn't back it, you still can get access to it real easy. Xbox Game Pass continues to be the best deal in gaming.
That's honestly fair.
Hey, Microsoft, reach out to me. Have your people call my people. We'll get a deal going. I'm my people, just in case your people get confused.
I'll take it.
I don't have other people for business stuff. It's just me. So have your people call me, I guess and don't call. I don't like answering the phone. Have your people send a not time sensitive email about things and we can work something out.
Yeah.
CJ at candybag.media.
Mine.
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know. I'm sorry. I also don't know what that was.
That's fair.
I'm so glad you arrived when you did, Cosmo, because there was a while during the starting soon part of the stream where I was on voice in the Discord. Oh.
Night goddess, is that correct, nephew? Well, I suppose she's closest to a queen as your lord fathers like to find down there. I tried to match him up with some more wholesome types, but no, and here we are.
All right, this is not a respectful thing to say, and I understand that, but it's literally the only way I can describe this situation. So you'll have to forgive me. Zeus, nobody wants your sloppy seconds. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way in hell that anybody that he offered to Hades is not somebody that he already fucked himself, both in his godly form and probably in animal one.
Although, given that I know what he's referring to, this is the one time I'm going to say that isn't true.
Oh, wait, is he actually referring to something? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Oops. Well, sorry, Zach.
Yeah.
I said some mean things.
Because that one, that's the one time I'm like, yeah, no, Zeus would not have,
all right, maybe.
would not have gotten that chance.
But did he make the suggestion? Like.
Yes.
Okay.
It's something that comes up later.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. I just bumped into the dialogue for it, like, today. Or yesterday.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, nobody wants Zeus's advice. We could say that much.
Yes! No one wants Zeus's advice. If you're suggesting me a person, I'm going to immediately go the other direction.
Oh yeah, can we talk about how great this cast is?
It's so good.
Especially with on a cooldown, so I don't have to worry about where the gem landed.
Yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that.
Again, and unfortunately it means because there's no gem, there are some boons that we physically can't get until we swap it back. So chat, if you're trying to fill out that prophecy list and there are some boons that you just can't get, might be related to what you equip. Because we got one for Zeus. Oh my god, I didn't even notice while we were walking through.
Yeah, I was looking down.
I heard the noise and I was like, oh.
I do that so often.
Hoisted on my own fucking excitement.
Also, I will say, I'm not going to count this as a single good thing Zeus did.
Yeah,
I'm not
even
I'm
a
not
broken
gonna
clock
call
is
it.
right twice a day.
I'm not going to call it a good thing he did because him doing it was still not okay.
Oh yeah.
It's just that it wasn't a sloppy second situation.
Yeah.
That's the only correction I had to give about that.
Very, very specific corrections were needed.
Yes. No, my stance will still be, like, I will not trust a single thing Zeus says or does.
My bro!
Yes.
Now how's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zag, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
I stand by it that I feel like at no point in this game does Dionysus have a agenda for getting Zag out.
None.
I think Dionysus and Artemis and Hermes are the only ones that don't.
Yeah, they just are like, oh, you need help? Rad. Hey, we should, like, it'd be cool to meet you at some point.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, like, Artemis is even, like, hesitant to meet. Like, Artemis just wants to go do lesbian forest things. And it's like, you know what? I get it.
Right. Artemis also, I'm going to say it, Artemis is also looking at this as a potential opportunity to have someone on Olympus she doesn't fucking hate.
Yeah.
Anything the matter, or just passing through? Happy that we get to chat like this of late, of course.
Sisyphus, don't take this the wrong way, but Why are you helping me? My father stuck you here for an eternity of torment, and even still you greet me with a smile time after time.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is Dionysus invites you to party, but he doesn't like, he's not helping you so that you can bring more booze to the party. He's like, hey, come to the party, bring booze. I'll help you because you asked for help. Like, and that's it. That's the end of it. Like, he even says when you give him nectar and later ambrosia, he's like, damn, this is nice stuff. Thank you, man. Like, it's the god of wine. Like, what you think he doesn't have. That's just what you say.
Yep. I think at one point he's even like, oh, yeah, no, I hope that you're just like, I didn't even know you could get that shit down there. I hope that you're, you know, like,
enjoying it,
sharing it and stuff. I just don't want it to go to waste.
Yeah.
Come now, Prince Ed. That's just the way I am. Besides, you're not your father, thank the gods. You always seemed a decent lad to me. And if you're saying you want out of here, why, I suppose I can relate, is all.
Oh, Sisyphus. Oh, yeah. And we talked about this before, because it's like, oh, Sisyphus is blocking the health bar. You can see your life total when you hover.
Excellent. Well designed. But to be fair, who doesn't hate Theseus? Red flags. That's who doesn't hate Theseus.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's whose trinket we brought. I gotta start breaking pots.
Yeah.
For my girl
Yeah,
Dusa.
that's true. Yep.
Do not presume that you escape my notice, boy.
Do not presume that I give a fuck, cock gobbler.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point, Kettle. The only person who doesn't hate Theseus is Asterius.
Even then, it's more like a begrudging respect thing.
I was gonna say, it's mostly a respect thing. It's also a feeling of being indebted.
Yeah, that's the thing, is it's not that he doesn't hate him, it's that he doesn't openly detest him. And that doesn't feel like a spoiler because we've already seen a taste of that.
Yeah.
Like he never refers to him in a way that it's like, oh yeah, my bro. It's like, no, that's the champion. You disrespected it. You know, that kind of shit.
Yeah, Asterius very much has it as like a sense of honor.
Oh, hell yeah. We learned more about the bother. Oh. Sorry.
What? I just missed something.
I love when you get more info about something. And so I just opened the codex and it's like, learn more by slaying the bother. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, we learned more about the bother. And I don't know, something about that tickled me correctly.
I mean, the name The Bother is great. Asterius still insults him in a backhanded way? Yeah.
The river Styx flows infamously through the underworld, offering the boatman Charon expeditious travel from the realm of mortals to the lowest depths, where many of their shades reside forever.
Too bad
I will say the exact relationship between Asterius and Theseus is explained later.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. I beat Charon for the first time yesterday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up to me. Just shut up. We're gonna have to swap to the other one so we can actually use Ravenous Will.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, dog?
To say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
That's so classic you.
Brilliant.
You would say that. Oh, you. Well, I know I could stay here and have you talk my ear off, but I gotta go.
Oh, I forgot I was talking earlier about, like, the story progression and why I love it. So I love the fact that dying is legitimately how, like, one of the main ways you progress the story. And you don't have to get very far. You just have to die. And I love that. I think that's fucking fantastic. Especially because, right, so I was like 100 runs in or something by the time I finally beat Hades the first time. Because I was not good at this game, I was just persistent. And I think that still remains true. And one thing I really like about God mode is that it levels itself out at wherever you really need the help. So like each run, the damage reduction goes up if you die. But if you're doing well and you don't die, like it doesn't go up. And yes, I also appreciate that certain bits are gated different ways, having met people, etc. So there are surprise story bits along the way. But yeah, despite the fact that I was, you know, having a really hard time actually clearing, I didn't feel bad about it, and I didn't, because the other thing is, I wasn't sitting there with a sense of like, I have been at this for so long and I'm not getting anywhere, because I was progressing the story. I was progressing my stats and everything, because I was getting darkness, I was getting keys, I was getting stuff. So it never felt like my runs were just pointless or were failures. I was always getting something out of it.
Yeah.
And it made it so much easier to do. Oh!
Finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
You must be one of Megaros' lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what, exactly?
So sick of, you know, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
Tormentor of passions. This was the thing I almost spoiled, by the way.
I figured.
Yeah, I was like, there's different directions it could have been. Electo is so awful. I love it when I meet her. Right, I actually actively enjoy fight. I have a much easier time with Electo than I do with Meg. And that's partially because I figured out that she can run into the traps when she's doing her little spinball thing there. So I was like, oh, okay, I can just stay away from her and just keep leading her into the fucking spikes. That works. Oh goody, my least favorite, mainly because of the rage mechanic. Yeah, Mojo, that's why the fact that I can lead her into the spikes when she's in that full rage makes it so much easier, because then I just kind of have to play keep away.
Hilariously, Meg is my least favorite to fight of the three sisters.
Although, you know, it's tied between the other two for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because the third one, I think, is a lot harder for me just because of the way it is.
Yeah, and we're not going to discuss mechanics or the name of the third sister, but it has been clearly established that there are three sisters, and now we fought the other one. I feel like it's not much of a spoiler to be like, we'll fight the third.
Yes, because Meg also does say sisters.
Oh, yeah.
And they are the Furies, of which there are three, because there's three of fucking everything in most mythologies.
Yeah.
Or at least most from that area of the world. That's fair, Mojo.
I'm gonna take this one.
Go with that one.
It probably won't
It's a good one.
come into play, but the other one is just
it's apparently
worthless.
been an hour.
Oh, did it stop working
Discord.
again?
Yeah, it's doing the thing.
Oh, look at that. Does anyone remember what time I said last time? Because we're at 3 hours, 14 minutes, 6 seconds. I know
I don't
it was
remember.
2 hours, like around there. I think it was.
I think
2
it was
hours
like
15.
2 hours and it was 2 hours and 15 because I jumped into the Discord call about 15 minutes late.
Hilarious. Hey, Discord.
God damn it.
Suck my dick.
If only Gilded were able to do this a little bit better.
I mean, the main reason we use Discord right now, it's because Gilded does do video sharing much better than it used to. But
okay.
For you to be the little fairy, we have to be on Discord.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And there's no
And
easy way to do it without Discord.
Yeah. That's fair. Plus, it's also easy because we can just jump into the chat. Hey!
What?
Cat, sorry.
Oh, I thought it was like, I always grab the random item. I don't know why you're...
No, it cat scratched the back of my arm.
That's fair. Oh, kitty. Why are you such a cunt?
No one knows. No one will
Nobody
ever
knows.
know.
The bone hydra awaits.
I mean, I actually do know the answer, but you know.
Yeah.
We don't have to get into that.
We can pretend.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something wacky. So we are at 46 minutes to our next ad. But I have to pee really badly. So YouTube, we'll see you in a moment. We're gonna take a quick break here. Hi, YouTube. Turns out I lied. We weren't just taking a break. We're actually wrapping up the stream. Yeah, I kind of lost track of of time. Again, I forgot today was Saturday, and the new plan for streams on Saturdays is to wrap them up by about 7 p.m. Eastern, for a variety of reasons in terms of community availability. And we hit 7 while we were on that break, and given how I'm feeling right now, and some other factors, I think we're just gonna wrap it up there. We are in the middle of a run in Hades, but thankfully progress was saved for that run. So when we come back, we're gonna be thrown right into the shit, and that'll be entertaining. Sucks to be future CJ, but you know, the punk is arrogant and in the future. Maybe they got like a flying car or something. I don't fucking know. Who knows what's gonna happen in the future? My point is, future CJ is an arrogant punk. We can leave this problem to them. In terms of what you're gonna see next on the channel, I honestly don't know. We are streaming tomorrow for folks in Twitch chat, and I really don't know what we're gonna play. Probably not Cult of the Lamb, because I feel like we've gone real hard on that lately, and I kind of want to mix things up a bit. So we'll see what's up. But either way, YouTube, I'll see you later.